fourth row towards the aisle. We will slide that microphone that way. Thank you.
Richton Cunningham, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Darian, what made Duke the right fit for you when you were deciding on where you wanted to go when you transferred?
Yeah, I think just the opportunity to compete at an elite conference like the ACC under an elite head coach with Manny, in an offense where, spread people out and throw the ball vertically. I think those were some of the key factors that, including a defense, but we got Chan and Wes, BJ, we got on elite defense too, so I feel like there's a bunch of pieces that, went into my decision.
Darian, left side, be about the middle of the room.
Owen Hillman, WVFS Tallahassee. You play against your former team, the Tulane Green Wave, in week 3. Looking back at your time in Tulane, what are the moments that stand up the most to you about that?
Yeah, those are my guys over there. I'm excited for that. Just being with the guys, and I feel like Tulane was one of the hardest, parts of my life. I'm a mama's boy, and moving across the country was something that wasn't easy for me. And so ever since then, I feel like I've just been hunting challenge, and because that's where you grow. And so I'm excited for that matchup with you. They got a talented squad, but just gonna approach it like any other game.
Darian, right side, third row.
Kenton Gibbs with Locked On ACC. Darian, you lit up the conference last year at Tulane. However, you talked about seeking challenge and seeking growth. You're jumping up to the Power 4 and in a system that you have not played in before. What are some of the challenges and growth opportunities that you've seen so far, and what are some that you're expecting to face during the season?
Yeah, it's been my dream to play Power 5 football since I was a little kid, and so that was something that I wanted to do for sure. But it's definitely not easy getting to know a whole new team when you had a whole team just before, and then moving to a new place that you're not familiar with. But I'm excited for them challenges, and because I know that's where I'm going to elevate my game and my teammates as well.
Darian, left side, first row.
Darian, Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. Working with Jonathan Brewer, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach, what is it about the way that he leads that you really have enjoyed, and just what you've seen as you're getting into this new offense with Duke?
I think he's very passionate about what he does, and all the guys on offense will tell you that. I like how the offense is fast-paced, and we air it out a lot. I feel like at Tulane we're more run-heavy, and this year we'll be more pass-heavy. So just the opportunity to showcase my talents even more than I did last year.
Darian, we're going to go to the right side, fourth row, hard to the right.
Lunch Jindal, Duke Chronicle. Coach mentioned it a little bit at the beginning, but a lot of people at Duke talk about the daily David Feely workouts. Could you talk about your first impression of your first Feely workout and how that off-season prep has gone for you this far?
Yeah, it was interesting for sure. He's a great dude, and he cares about this program. I think he does a phenomenal job in the weight room, and I feel like our culture is absolutely built on what he does in the weight room, and the guys rally off that, and everybody in the Duke weight room, everybody in the Duke program is wired the same, and so they feed off his energy.
Darian, from the podium, follow up a little bit more on that. Describe how you have been stretched, learning a new offensive system, learning a new culture in the state of North Carolina, describing a mama's boy. How is it that you have been stretched?
What was that? What did you say?
How have you been stretched? Describe all of the changes you've been through and how you've handled all of that. I feel like my teammates have done a great job. I've just tried to immerse myself in the culture at Duke, and they welcomed me with open arms. And the guys sitting next to me push me to be my best every single day. Coach feeling that weight room is something that I feel like my body needs, and it's going to help me further down the road when I want to use my legs, or I feel like I'm stronger, faster, I jump higher. So those are just some of the things that are challenging for me. Thank you. Other questions for our quarterback from in the room, please? We'll go right side, second row.
Ralph Amsden, Unafraid Show with George Reister. I know you played some basketball at St. Joseph. You got welcomed by the Cameron Crazies when you went out to Duke the first time. I just want to know what that was like to walk out on that basketball court as a hooper.
It was awesome. It lives up to the hype for sure. A surreal moment for sure. You see it on TV all the time. And them boys were amazing this year. But I feel like we can bring that same hype with football, and I'm excited to go out August 28th and show what we can do.
Darian, thank you. You and Chan can switch spots.